Is Cory Booker a piece of shit? Let's find out. Yesterday, I made a video about the financial integrity of Cory Booker, and he got an A. Since then, I've got a lot of comments saying that he gets $870,000 from AIPAC. Well, let's talk about it. The first problem is none of this money is from AIPAC. This figure comes from one of my sources, Open Secrets, which categorizes campaign contributions by industry. So according to Open Secrets, Cory Booker has received $871,000 since 2014 from the pro-Israel industry. The next issue is this is a career figure. This is the amount he's raised since he was elected in 2014. Personally, I don't find career numbers to be that useful. It makes it very hard to compare members of Congress who have been in office for different amounts of time, and can be misleading as we're almost always talking about the overall amount of money that they've raised last election cycle. So with that in mind, I think it's more accurate to say that Cory Booker has received $263,000 since 2019. But there's another problem. The claim that this money comes from AIPAC makes it sound like most of this money is coming from a pro-Israel PAC, when in reality, only 6% of these funds are coming from PACs, none of which are AIPAC, and the other 94% are coming from individual donors. So to clarify, 94% of these funds come from individuals who work at or are members of pro-Israel organizations as designated by Open Secrets. Now we can take the original claim, which is that Cory Booker received $871,000 from AIPAC, and compare it to our updated claim, which is that Cory Booker took $263,000 from pro-Israel groups, 94% of which came from individual donations. Now, if that's a piece of information that you still think undermines Cory Booker's integrity, that's fine, that's up to you. But a word of advice to people who commented on my video that he receives money from AIPAC: when you post misinformation on the internet, it can end up hurting the cause that you're trying to advocate for. But back to Senator Booker, unless there's any future tweaks to the formula, he's gonna stay at an A.